Mind Rubatapur, and I love hosting you on Hard Fact every Monday to Friday. It's just sometimes sad when it's Friday because I have to say goodbye for a couple of days, till another week when we start another bout of conversations for development. So I'm going to try to do the best with the time that we have left for the week, and let's see how we can make the conversations for development. Once again, good afternoon to you. Time check, 12 minutes gone past 4 p.m. Let's get started. Our first topical conversation for the day. And it has to do with Rivers politics. I know some of you already guessed, apart from those who are watching live on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigerian for PH, of course, is the handle. And those who are on X already interacting with us, Nigerian for PH as well. You already know that I want to talk about the Rivers State government's reaction to policing in Rivers State when it comes to the politicking. Now, the next hour, you and I will talk about how all of these things affect you, your neighbors, your families. We're going to talk about all of that. I know we talked about it some 2 days ago, but we'll talk about it given what happened at Ikwere local government area and at Obiakpo local government area. We'll look at those events yet again, this time not from the political or the political actors' perspective. We'll look at it from the angle of you and I and how it is affecting you. But let's quickly look at the reaction of Rivers State's government through the Ministry of Information. The Information Commissioner was reported to have reacted to the incident that happened, and he is saying the police may have taken sides. Now, Rivers State government has expressed disappointment over what it described as the lopsided service of the Nigerian police in the discharge of its constitutional responsibilities of protecting lives and property in the states. Now, reacting to the clash that occurred between the supporters of the Martin Amewule, factional speaker of the State House of Assembly, and that of the state governor, Siminalayi Fubara, at Health Center on Wednesday, the State Commissioner for Information, Honorable Joseph Johnson, in a telephone interview, alleged that it was unheard of for his security personnel, whose responsibility is to protect the lives of the citizens, to rather do things that would endanger them. Johnson alleged that police went to one of the health facilities at Elios in Obiakpo local government area of this state and fired some canisters of tear gas, thereby causing panic. The only action I condemn in all that happened on Wednesday is that the Nigerian police who went to one of the medical centers and detonated canisters of tear gas. I think quoting him further, the Nigerian police is still locking down the 23 local government councils. The Amewule people detonated dynamite last time close to the presidential hotel. Police said they were investigating and nothing has come out of it till today. In October last year, the life of the state governor, His Excellency Siminalayi Fubara, was threatened when he went to observe the extent of damage done to the assembly complex when it was gutted by fire. Up till now, police has not arrested anybody. Police is against the Rivers State government. I should say that again because that's my topic. Police is against the Rivers State government. Amewule and Co. had boasted that the police was on their side. I can begin to see that the boast is now beginning to show. For somebody to throw tear gas into a health center where you have people with different health conditions, pregnant women and babies, and the police has not arrested anybody tells us a lot. At Elios, it was gathered that some youths alleged to be loyal to the factional speaker of the State Assembly, Amewule, attacked the event organized by the state for aged women and children in the area. It was learned that the state government had through the local government organized a medical outreach for women and children in the LGA. All right, the police, as however, reacted and said, that's now from the public relations officer, Grace Iringe Koko. A distress call was received from the health center and where supporters of two separate political factions were engaged in a fight. The police responded by sending operatives to the scene to restore law and order. The police deployed anti-riot tactics, including the use of canisters, to disperse the crowds. An investigation into the matter has begun. Okay, all right, so that's the article. So if you listen to Joe Johnson there, the information commissioner, you would have heard where he listed several events that had happened. He mentioned how, the dynamite situation. We actually yet to get any information from the police. I wonder why it's taking too long, to do the investigation, or is it that the person who was arrested is not forthcoming with information, credible information that will lead us to the sponsor or sponsors of, the dynamite explosion, attempted explosion at the presidential hotel area some weeks ago, about a month ago actually. He also mentioned the barricade of the local government secretariat. Some people I know, because I kind of know how some of the listeners think. Some people would make a reference to the Thanksgiving period when people were going around local government giving thanks to God for the Supreme Court victory of the governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Siminalayi Fubara, and how there were certain chaotic moments, in certain local government. And, we yet to hear anything from the police investigation. Police is still investigating, by the way. However, I want, for a second, every party, whether you're pro or against, I don't know which side you're on, but for a second, imagine if you were the police and you had these two mighty political figures fighting. When I say figures, I'm talking about the ones on the left and the ones on the right. How would you police the situational dynamics and rivers? That's this question because it is indeed a sensitive matter. Now, there is a way you may take action and it will favor one person and it will look like, oh, you're doing the wrong thing, right? Even though you are just looking out for the good of the people. So the first question I want to throw out there is, how best could the police have handled this issue that would have made them, or that would make them, not look like they are taking sides? All right. Do you think if the police had not barricaded the local government secretariat that we would have had peace in Rivers? I'm not supporting, and I don't want you to support when you're calling in to have the conversation. But take a look at what has happened on Wednesday at Ikwere local government area and Obiakpo local government area, right? One on the left, is saying the one on the right will not do what the one on the left wants. I no go agree, basically. Disruption. So I guess the CTCs are trying to go out there to... I'm looking at it from a political perspective now, right? And I want you to follow me. So the citizens, I may be wrong, by the way, the citizens are going out there ensuring that, they become very much, what's the word now? Popular with the people, so they're sharing palliatives, they are working, they're putting things in order, like the other local government where they bought a transformer for them, having not seen light in a very long time. And they're getting popular with the people. Now the other side is saying, no, we can't let you get popular. We are the ones who are supposed to be popular. We're the ones on ground. We're the ones with the structure. And they are saying, oh, by the way, you're illegal, so you can't be doing what you're doing, right? And those are some of the arguments we've heard on social media. We've heard them say even in their conversations and communications. So we're trying to piece these things together. Now, if these are true, imagine if for a second the local government secretariats were open. What would have been the case? I don't know. However, there is also the issue of why is it taking so long to investigate some of these violent activities that have happened in the state? Which brings me now to the point, could this be a problem of could this be a problem of of federal might. Because if it is a problem of federal might, then there is the possibility and there is the potential of making these, escalate, or should I say, there is the possibility of excavating the current tension in the states. So when I do come back, because I do have a commercial break in a few minutes, if my network allows me or permits me, I would play two sound bites, one from Ikenga Imo Ugochire, who by the way is in Port Harcourt, and while I think he's here for some committee meeting or committee retreat, and in the course of his work, he was asked a question about policing in River State, and he had a thing to say. I also have a sound clip from the acting mayor of Port Harcourt. Can I say that? And he also, that's the CTC chairman, Port Harcourt local government area. He also is talking tough as it relates to policing in River State. When I play these sound bites, then I'll go to the phone lines and I get your thoughts. I want to hear from you. Now, as a Rivers person, remember on Wednesday we talked about how all of these things are impacting you and I, how all of these political issues, do not favor you, do not favor me, do not favor anybody. So I'll get your thoughts in a bit, in a jiffy. I've got a commercial. Remember, the phone lines are open. Once I come back, I play the sound clip and I get your thoughts and we talk for development. 0817-923-0002 is the number. 0817-923-0003 is the number. And 0817-923-0007. All right, so since my system is, oh my goodness. I still do have time, right? I could have played the sound bites, but the systems are freezing. So I'm just going to wait for the commercial. When I do come back, I'll talk some more. Remember to go live on Facebook and go live on Facebook and watch and comment, and let's get your thoughts on the issues that we're dealing with right now. All right, I'll go for a quick commercial break. I'm really sorry, my system is acting all up and I can't seem to play the sound that I want to play. But when I do come back, you and I will talk, and we'll talk for development. Good afternoon, and just stay tuned. Thank you very much for your time and for staying tuned. It's the bottom of the hour. Yes, what I meant, 4:30 p.m. And we are looking at River State Police Command and how they have tackled the political situation in River State. So do you think for a second that, what the River State government is saying about policing in River State as it relates to the politics, by the way? I mean, they didn't mention general policing. You're talking about how politics has been handled. Do you think that the police has done the needful? Have they taken sides? Are they using federal might? What's your take? And I know we've spoken about this some time ago, but let's take a look.
It's not time for politics. We are here for development. But I must say this, as a Nigerian, not because I belong to any interest or any divide in the struggle, that respecting the rights of the people should be paramount to the police force. And the police force should not act in a way to show that they are giving undue advantage to the Abuja-based politicians. The governor deserves some respect. The people of Rivers State deserve some respect. Indiscriminate arrests, indiscriminate attacks, these are things that is unwelcome and not acceptable in any democratic setting. And I want to appeal to the Inspector General of Police. Here have been very peaceful. That is why our retreat is holding in Rivers State. If Rivers is not peaceful and stable, over 80 lawmakers from the Missing and Dancing Patrol will not be coming to Rivers for their 3-day retreat. And we want this peace to continue, and that is why we are appealing to the IG not to take side in this thing, allow the rule of law to prevail, and stop aiding in any way the other side who are from Abuja.
All right, so you heard it. You had Ugochinyere there. You said, come on, let's give peace a chance. But let's take a listen to Ichemati as he speaks.
Quite unfortunate what happened in Omorelu, where hoodlums destroyed an empowerment program of the CTC chairman, and even in Obiakpo, where some hoodlums led by very notorious police officer entered the health facility where little children and pregnant women were taking free medical services that was provided by the River State government, scattered the place, shot tear gas, and made people to scamper for safety. We are not unaware of their plans and their antics, trying to also replicate what they did in these two local governments in a planned program on the 27th of July 2024, which is on this coming Saturday, a program that is in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where as a local government we've received grains through the River State government that was sent by the presidency through NIMA as part of efforts by the President Tinubu's led administration to cushion the effect of the harsh economic reality we have in the country by distributing grains to the indigent people of Port Harcourt City local government. We've received that particular palliative, and on the 27th of July, which is this Saturday, it will be part of the empowerment program where as a local government we are giving out cars, buses, tricycles, and financial grants to support Mr. President in also cushioning the effect of this harsh economic reality on our people. But we are aware that the enemies of River State are planning to come to Port Harcourt City local government, where we'll be carrying out an empowerment program that has not been done by any CTC government or an elected government of the local government. This is the highest ever empowerment. So if these persons who feel they love our people, they want to come and scatter what we are doing for the people, then we are ready. The president should be aware that his program on the 27th that will be held in Port Harcourt City local government, where grains will be distributed, that was painstakingly acquired by the federal government to give to the indigent people of Port Harcourt City local government, will be destroyed and will be led by notorious police officers. Let us sound this as a warning that we are ready for anybody that is ready for us. And on that day,
all right, so the police is in the eye of the storm. The police is caught in the middle. The police is in a dire situation. But however, do you think the police has brought this upon itself? Do you think the police can do better? If you say they can do better or should do better, how and where should the corrections be made? That's the conversation. The phone lines are open. 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0003. Right? All right, let's get your thoughts. WhatsApp 0090306 I'd like to get to hear from you as we talk for development. All right. Okay, I'm going to the phone lines now. Okay, I'm waiting for them to. Okay, I've got Victor. I guess Victor is calling me from mile 3. I'm going to take Victor's call now. Victor, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Good afternoon, KDB.
Yeah, Victor, welcome. Let's get your thoughts, please.
Yes. The question is just straight at us. It's like asking Nigerians, the team that defeated the Super Falcons yesterday, the country they call. The answer is very obvious. When we had the Abuja Accord sometime in history, we had rumor where the president told some of us that there is consequence if they refuse to pay the Abuja Accord.
It told some of who? Were you there? Were you at the Abuja Accord?
Somebody who was there, Canada, you even played on radio here. Somebody who was there told us.
Oh, okay, David Briggs, yeah, okay.
Yes, he told us, and I can quote him.
Yeah, okay, all
right. So having agreed to that, we already seen the handwriting on the wall. I mean, how do you organize a program and at the same time you go ahead to shoot at the people you actually called to come and collect food? Is it possible, Canada, to go out to do something called medical outreach to help people concerning their health condition? At the same time, you go ahead to actually kill them. Is it possible? And the shame I have about Nigeria or the Nigerian state is that we know people who do bad things, but how to stand up and call their names? We begin to dwindle it, we begin to sugarcoat it. We know these people. Why can't we name them?
Okay.
They will even be accompanied by policemen. And somebody will be looking for the people that cause mayhem. When the people that are causing this mayhem are advocates everywhere.
So you think that the River State government is correct in its analysis and its
they are
postulation?
101% correct.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I've got Emmanuel from Port Harcourt. Emmanuel, welcome. What is on your mind?
Yeah, Kalada, good evening.
Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you. From my knowledge and what I know about administrative and when you have to do with administration, police works under a chain of command.
Okay.
Whereby order comes from the superior to the least subordinate.
Okay.
So whatever that is happening in Rivers State is a result of an order that comes from the most superior.
Okay.
Yeah, because like for example, now the governor does not have right to give to under the IG or maybe the commissioner of police, because they are working from they are working from different I don't know how to say the administrative sector. Let me just use that word.
Okay.
So whatever is happening is coming from Abuja and it's under instruction. And most of the things that happen here is that police is taking sides.
So are you saying the commissioner of police? Because when you say administrative, you want to understand that the commissioner of police is in charge of policing in Rivers State. So he may not necessarily take orders. Yes, there may be times when orders will come from above, but usually he makes the decisions, and that's why we give awards and say this commissioner of police has done noble or he has done well. So are you saying that the decisions are not from the commissioner of police, or the commissioner of police is doing the bidding of some persons, in this political fight? Is that what you're saying? I want to get you clearly.
I like your question. He made a decision that is not contrary to the instructions coming from Abuja.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Because when I travel most times, because I drive by God's way. When I travel most of the time, the way policing is done in Rivers State is different from the way the policing is done. Like once you for example, if you are coming from Owerri or maybe you travel to Bayelsa, once you're entering from Rivers State, you start noticing that the Rivers State style of policing is different, because the police will start being toxic, try to start from you and every other thing. It looks as if the bad acts in the police force, all of them are in Rivers State. Like they will intimidate you, and I think 3 days ago I had that experience at night from this autobus. My own car, and the way I try to do that, they will tie me and handcuff me, even when I'm not a criminal and everything. Now I try talking, they say that they will do me anything, nothing will happen, that this is Rivers State. You can imagine that kind of threat.
All right. I
don't think that the police in Rivers State is right. They are just taking sides.
All right, Emmanuel, thank you very much. I've got to move on. They're taking sides, you say. JJ from Port Harcourt Township. I think I already know what you want to say, but I mean, freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. Go ahead.
I know that they are taking sides, but just like we do in debate, how do you call that debate that has moved to Lagos right now?
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. Canada, if the police are not taking sides, who were the people that shot tear gas at pregnant women in health center? Canada, if they are not taking sides, Canada, listen very well.
I'm listening to you already.
You are aware that there was a sealing of property in GRA, right?
I heard that story.
The state government.
Yeah.
If the police are not taking sides, are you aware that the Commissioner for Urban Development, who is of the River State, was there today to check where he sealed yesterday, and the police, fierce-looking policemen, so many of them were guiding people to walk inside that facility. A place that was sealed, though. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
And when people talk, they say, it's taking side. How?
Wait, JJ. Conversations I've listened to you. Listen to me now.
I'm listening.
So what if? Now, you know I like what if. You've followed my program for a long time, and I love what ifs.
Yes.
Now, what if the police are being given wrong information? For instance, Grace Ringe Coco says that there were.
I beg, don't even talk about that one.
Wait, no, JJ, let's be civil. Let's be. No, JJ, first of all, JJ.
Anything that is reasonable.
Wait now, JJ, I will listen to you. JAJ, it is my.
Women and children.
Wait, JJ, I would have to let you go. Let's have a conversation.
I'm listening.
Now, number one, she is the PRO of the police. You can't say leave that one. Let's not. You know my rules, please. Let's not insult personalities. Let's stay with the matter. Now, she has said that they told her to fighting. Right, and they went to separate to fighting. So could it be that they gave her or the police wrong information?
Yes, just the way wrong information was given to what's this our friend's name? The late guy, may so rest in peace. In your money, that it was sugar level that killed my kunado. Am I right?
Okay.
No. Tell me now.
I'm saying okay. I'm listening to you.
That killed Ecuador.
Okay.
And he also told me that when they brought her up, that he couldn't even look at the body of this guy.
Okay.
That the guy was butchered. So what are you asking me again? Tell me more.
I'm asking, what if it was wrong information they gave to them? That's what I'm asking.
It wasn't wrong information.
Okay.
Canada, you know what these people do?
No,
they
tell
will
me.
give them the right information. CP will cook something and bring and ask Coco to have it so that they can push it to the public. The public are not fools now.
Okay.
They should know this now. They should know that people were there when this thing happened. That you're telling me people were fighting, women and children were there clapping and praising God, saying that they should deliver safely. And suddenly people were fighting, they didn't run, nothing, and the Mashalashi and his men came with tear gas and tear gas everybody, and little baby was now struggling for life. They should stop this thing now.
Right, they should stop
They
it.
are against the River State government. That is why they are protecting a place that was sealed, and they are still protecting people who are working in a sealed facility.
Right.
Who does that now?
All right. Thank you very much, JJ. I've got to move on now. Jude from Omuma. Jude, welcome. What is on your mind? I like to hear. Jude.
Imo Ugochinyere appealing to the IG not to take sides in the Rivers political crisis.
Yeah.
Should he even appeal to the IG, Inspector General of Police? Look at what happened in the U.S. The Director of Secret Service resigned after attempted assassination on
presidential candidate.
Trump. He resigned because he didn't do his job. Now the IG, somebody is appealing to him not to take sides.
But has he taken sides?
The problem we have...
the question I'm asking, has he taken sides? As the police taking sides in the political
Canada, can you
war?
come back? I can't get you properly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was asking, the problem now, the question now is, has the police taken sides? Or have, I hear police is plural. So have the police taken sides?
The police, yes, for me, they have already taken side in a matter they should not have.
Okay.
They should be neutral to protect lives and property of Nigerians. That is their core responsibility. And not working for individuals or even working for the president alone, irrespective of the fact that the IG reports directly to the president. Does not mean he's working for the president. He's working for Nigerians. We employ him.
Okay.
So the taking side is what they have done, and that's what Imo Gotinho is appealing for not to do. Look at the myriad of political problems in River State. Now people will be calling, accusing the police, and the police commissioner here in River State will not do anything. But when people gather, they said they received distress call. Should they not have unfolded that distress call before it happened? They should. That should be their responsibility. So we Rivers people, our main problem now is the police.
All right.
We have taken sides.
All right, Jude, I've got to
and
go.
not working for Rivers people.
All right,
working
then.
for an individual.
All right, then.
That's our problem.
All right, thank you. I've got Lawrence from Iguta. Lawrence, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Canada, good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Let me make my own submission concerning these police people, right, biased or not.
Okay, I'm listening.
Canada, let me tell you the truth.
Okay.
These people are just doing good work.
They are just doing what? They are just doing what?
What will have happened if these people allow us?
Sorry, Lawrence, I didn't get you. You said they are just doing what, please?
I said the police people.
Yeah.
Are not biased. They are just doing their work.
Oh, really?
Imagine what will have happened. Let's look at it now. Now, both the supporters of Governor Fubara and the former local government chairman, both of them are operating on illegal ground.
Oh, really?
Constitution did not permit the tenure elongation of the local government.
Okay. And
there is no law backing the CCC. So both of them are operating on legal ground.
Okay.
Then the police people allow two of them to collide. Can you tell me the results? And these people are just trying to maintain peace so that there won't be any bloodshed.
Oh, interesting.
Exactly, that is what I am seeing. But if the supporters of the governor are not comforted with it, and they are thinking that they are biased, I want to urge the police people to allow them. Let there be clash or clashing.
No, why would you say such a thing?
To me, I believe that the police people are just doing good business.
Okay.
So let's lead them. What I think now is that the governor should have applied wisdom so that things will go smoothly. Why can't you remove these caretaker people and allow the head of service in local government to take on?
Okay.
Simple as that. Then there won't be any problem. But if you want to force your caretaker, the other people will not also allow you to do it. That is how I see it. That is my submission, my friend.
All right. Thank you very much, Lawrence, for your submission. Let's look at Facebook. It is somewhat heated on Facebook. Tango Ability Atuego says, if the Commissioner of Police cannot handle the crisis in River State, he should notify the IG for redeployment because he can take sides over the crisis in River State and expect us to keep quiet. God Power Buduka Okpo says, very true, they should resign. if they want to become politicians. Alfred Igele Ngere says police is a sign of okay, he said rubber stamp. That's how the best I can read that message. Kings Ofuru says it is glaring on the path of the NPF. River State has taken so far on the issues at hand. Do we still need to debate on it? The River State government has said it all, he said. All right, let's take a look at what some people have said on WhatsApp. This one says it is no longer a new thing that the police has always been complicit. Like the Falga CTC chairman could not take it again and had sounded a warning that they are ready for anyone who's ready for them. And this is a clear statement of who couldn't take it anymore and when what happens. The police should fish out the culprits. Canada, can you imagine the police who were supposed to maintain law and order would not shield or will now shield one side? It is unfortunate. Kelvin Frank in diaspora. Now, Kelvin, now that you mentioned it, please, I'm going to beg. I hear from what the CTC chairman of Falga said that there will be an event tomorrow. I hope it is safe. I want to beckon on the police to do some safekeeping and protect peace and order in Falga. And please, everybody should act in peace or according to peaceful ways. Good evening, Canada. Does the police need tear gas for two persons who are fighting? Eric Chooks is asking. This one says, to be honest with you, River State Police Command are not doing their job professionally in managing the crisis in River State. It looks like police in River State is taking side over the crisis in River State. If the Commissioner of Police cannot handle the crisis in River State, he should notify the IG for deployment. And that's from Tango Ability. Okay, I think this one says... Okay, from Modemai, I can't read your message. Melody Iniport says the only thing that is remaining for police to do is to wear a branded t-shirt of their buyer side. Police has acted so shamefully and unprofessionally, throwing tear gas into a health facility where pregnant women and kids and sick people are is more inhumane than what Israel is doing in Gaza. Police is shamelessly playing the card of a political errand boy and attracting more hatred to itself. But really, I really do want us to take it. Are they really, really taking sides, or are we just being emotional about it? Okay, you said I shouldn't read it. I don't have time to read it for myself, so I'm just reading the messages out. But you said I shouldn't read you, so I'm going to skip it for now. So I said the problem we have here in River State is from the police because they are really taking side. The Nigerian police should stop being used for politics. If they want to play politics, let them resign and come in fully into politics because we are really disappointed by the Nigerian police. I am Spready Chimene from Omademe. This one says, greetings Cape Batubo. The barricade of the 23 local government councils by Nigeria police is very unlawful, unpatriotic and should be highly condemned. The IGP and River State Police Command have taken sides in the political upheaval in River State. Nigeria police should vacate the 23 local government councils immediately. And that is from Owanate Clean Team West. And this one says, the police should just ignore the politicians whenever any side calls them for anything. Let the politicians police themselves. But wait though, people who supported the brutalization of Tony Kola at the INEC office last year have turned to humanitarians. Suddenly, some of them are calling to tell you how barbaric it is to tear gas women. Laugh out loud, funny country. Okay, I don't know why we always go back to something that happened. It happened then. If it's not right, it doesn't make it right. If it's happening, I don't know how to say it, but it doesn't make it right. But this one says, good afternoon. When the political fight started, some of us who are well-meaning Rivers people kept calling for peace, but the crisis merchants were urging the governor to keep fighting, chase them to Abuja, make sure they don't exist again. Even when we know the governor wanted peace, but they kept pushing him, and some of them have succeeded to the board chairman, CTC chairman, etc. But see where we are today. So many ungoverned places. We can still make peace, so I urge the governor to explore all peaceful and political avenues to end this unnecessary fight. Uzoma, I've got to go. Do stay tuned.
Nigeria Info will be right back.